Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Chase LeFevre of Novi Boys Basketball. How's it going, Chase?
Good, how are you, Casey?
I'm doing well. First off, congratulations on winning the West. Congratulations on winning the league last night.
hmm
Um,
Thank you.
how are you feeling right now?
I feel it's really good to win the league. I mean, the West is a gauntlet, so every team is really good in the West. And beating a guy or a team with three D1 kids is really feels good.
What was coming into this year? I know that with Coach Housey in his seventh year. But the thing is, I remember when you guys were, I think, were sophomores,
hmm
and that's when you guys really, a lot of you came on the scene, or that was really when a lot of people started to know a lot about Aaron, and obviously people started to get to know you.
hmm
But what was it like as you have came through up as you've gotten older and have came through the ranks of the program? What has it been like to just to have all this pay off? Because you guys were good. It's
Yeah,
that I don't think many people would see this coming, be just of how tough this division actually is.
yeah. I mean, since sophomore year, all of our six seniors have been putting in the work this summer. We in the summer we go to the gym basically every day, get shots up, work out, and it feels good. Last year was a little disappointing. I thought, or we thought, we should have done better, but I liked how we picked it up this year, and we've been working hard. So
Yeah. So coming into this year, getting some big wins. I know and you've had to go through, I mean, you've had to go through a lot of tough teams. You've
yeah,
beaten everybody, but if I'm not mistaken, you have beaten everyone in your division at least once.
yeah,
So, I mean, obviously I know you did lose to Canton once and you lost to Brighton once, but
hmm
overall you've beaten everybody once to go through that and to go to their place and have everyone come to you.
yeah,
What was that like for this team? Because that's a gauntlet.
yeah. Every team is really good in this league. So it's we gotta play our best. We gotta play our A game every single time we play in this league. You know, So it's just good. We gotta just play like ourselves every game and just play to win.
Yeah. You talk about look, I want to go into this year. Like I know I'm pretty sure you watched my latest interview with Coach.
Yeah.
He brought up like he brought everybody in and just the mindset that you and Aaron have
Mhm.
like going in. The thing is, it's like with you guys are never satisfied, no matter
Yeah.
what happens. There's always something, there's always something left to do, or
Yeah.
what was that like going in? It's like, I don't care if I get this many points,
Yeah.
I just want to win.
Yeah.
What
So
has that mindset always been with you? Just maybe
yeah.
just with that?
Like how Aaron or like Coach Halsey brought up Aaron, it doesn't matter if he scores 2 or 20 points. It's basically like the same with all of us. It doesn't matter if like we score 2 points or if we score 20. It just matters if we win the game. So it's just that's how we win games. Not we're not selfish at all. It doesn't matter who score points. It just matters who wins the game.
How do you guys mesh so well together?
Um, I think we've been playing for so long. We started playing like fifth grade, and we just know each other a lot. We're basically best friends off the court. So we just have that chemistry together, and it just clicks.
Yeah, sorry. So
Okay.
going into last night,
Mhm.
winning the division, and that hasn't been done since Coach Housey got to Novi. And
Yeah.
obviously, Novi has had some very successful years in the past.
Yeah.
Um, what was it like to finally get the West? And then on top of that, going into last night, uh,
hmm
it's been, I think it's been, I don't know how long it's been since, I think it's been I think the West won it 2 years ago when Canton won it, but
Yeah.
to come away with the full league, what was that like? Because that hasn't been done in a long
Yeah.
time.
To win the West, beating Northville 2 times is extremely hard. They have a really good team over there. So winning the West was really hard. But I think playing last night was really hard as well. Winning the West was all amazing, but I think winning like the whole thing was even more amazing. Because it was just like no one expected us to win that game, but I think we came out top and we worked hard at it. So
The emotions after the game. I know I know I got coach a little emotional
yeah,
in the game. And I think you watching it, I think you were a little bit emotional watching that
yeah.
as well. What talk about coach for a second, the staff he's put together, what have they meant to you just
Uh,
personally?
I mean, I really don't have words for Coach Housing and all the staff. I mean, they work as hard as we do with film and everything, and they're amazing guys on and off the court. Coach Housing, I don't I don't really have words. He's just an amazing guy, and I think he's a really good coach as well. Our assistant coach, Coach Chops. I mean, we me and him are so competitive that like we get into like fights on the sideline, but it's out of spirit and it's out of love. So, and Coach Scott, he's been there since ninth grade. He built this team up and helped us succeed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you mentioned that too a little bit. I mean, you guys all get excited.
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't care what happens as long as you win.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
yeah,
But the competitor in you is how are you sometimes your drive and determination to win,
mm-hmm.
gets the best of you. And
Yeah.
are you able to rein that in, or is he just kind of let you guys be you a little bit?
I think he just lets us be us. Sometimes he has to like calm us down a little bit, but that's the really good thing about Coach Housey. He lets us be us, and that's why we've been so successful this season.
And you let him be him, because I know I've seen
Yeah.
him on the sidelines a little bit. I know he's pretty intense out there too.
Yeah.
It's but and you mentioned beating your biggest rival
Hmm.
twice. Obviously, being I know I'm from Livingston County, but Novi
Yeah.
and Northville, I've gotten to see a few of those games over the
Yeah.
years in different sports. I actually got to call one a few years ago, but
Yeah.
going into that, I
Hmm.
know that Northville's always tough.
Yeah.
The teams that Coach Sanders had over the years, and of course Coach Turner this year.
Hmm.
What was it like to come away with two big wins against a
Yeah.
really good team?
Yeah. I mean, it was amazing. We've worked so hard for this. Our practices coming to Northville were really hard. So it's just amazing that all of our hard work is being put to use. And Northville is a really good team. You know, they got Brody and Nate, and so those two are really good. But I think our hard work and off the court is just good.
So, what'd you guys do to what happened last night? After the game, what'd you guys go do?
We just hang out. We just hung out. We went to get food and stuff. In the locker room. Coach House just told us this is amazing, this is great, but it's back to work on Sunday so we can go in our district.
And I don't think he needs to tell you guys that, because here's the
Yeah.
thing. You guys, and I mean, you guys said it. You're not done yet.
Yeah.
It kind of goes back to that, and it also kind of goes back to the success that you guys have had.
Hmm.
So coming into districts now, this matters most because it's win or go home.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I don't think anyone wants to go home.
No.
So what's heading into districts? What's that going to be like?
It's gonna be tough, you know. We got to play it one game at a time. Last year, we got really overconfident and thought we were going to beat Southline, and then we ended up going home. So that sucks. So we just got to take it one game at a time and one practice at a time, so we can win the district. So,
All right, Chase. Let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
all right, all right.
Okay. What go-to place for food?
Probably McDonald's.
Okay. Best moment so far this year.
When I hit the game-winning three against Brighton.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And finally, what is something people don't know about you?
Um,
What's
I'm
an
gonna play college basketball.
we're oh yeah, forgot about that. Maybe we'll may need to have you on later on to talk about all
All
this.
right.
What where are you going again?
I have a couple offers. I'm not committed yet. I'm
Okay.
just seeing things out. So.
All right. We may talk. Well, we'll probably have you on again to talk about all this.
Mhm.
But Chase, thank you so much for the time as always. Congrats to you
Yeah.
guys on winning the KLAA and best of luck in
Mhm.
the Mavericks.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.